Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday to all you guys out there. Especially to everybody out there who woke up, who's like chasing a dream, chasing a goal, getting after it in life, trying to be the best version of themselves. My name's Chris G. I'm from Certified G Motivation. I'm coming on here today to help give you guys a little motivational message to help keep inspiring you to chase after greatness in your life. So yesterday, I was listening to a podcast as I was driving around doing some errands, and they had talked about, being right when you chase after your dreams. And it really resonated with me because I think for a lot of us out there, we think that we have to automatically be right when we go to pursue what we want out of life. And when we find that misstep or we find that misfortune or we fail, we beat ourselves up and tell ourselves that our dream isn't possible. And we tell ourselves like, gosh, we're stupid for trying. Like, I told you so. I told you shouldn't try. I told you it wasn't possible. I told you that you couldn't do it. Have you ever had that happen? I know, like, for me, that was one of the things that, still I battle with as I try to grow a business is, handling failure and seeing what things work and what things don't, and then convincing myself like I can still do it. I can still keep going. And I also had an encounter on my weight loss journey. It didn't happen overnight that I learned how to lose weight. It took a lot of, times on the scale where I'd step on the scale like 30 times, if you ever done that before, to see like, is that number right? Like, is it right? Like, is that really telling me the truth? Or can I fool myself into thinking that I can outsmart the system? And I really think for a lot of us out there, we have to stop worrying about being right away. Like, we have to give ourselves some grace. Like, we don't have to just try once and automatically like have the answers. Like, it doesn't work that way. Your journey doesn't work that way. And I don't think the question is, will you get it right? I think the question really is, will you love yourself long enough to get it wrong over and over and over until you do get it right? And I think that's why so many of us out there like can't achieve some of the big goals and dreams that we have, is because we let the idea of failure identify us. Like, we let this idea that we failed tell us that we're a failure and that we cannot get to that next level. So if that happens to you, whatever dream you're chasing, say you're going after a job that you want and you continuously put in application after application and you keep getting denied and told no, we think that makes us a failure, and it's not. We're learning. And I think for a lot of us out there, that learning process stops because we don't see ourselves succeeding. But every time that you fail, every time that you mess up, you're eliminating a way, of things not to do and getting closer to the way that you will get to where you want, that you'll eliminate until you get the way that succeeds for you. And I think that's what's so hard for so many people on their journey is we think that someone else's way guarantees us a way to get there. And I'm not saying don't look into role models and don't look at other people and things like that, but everybody's story is different. And I know, especially from my journey, is you have to be willing to fail long enough to find your way. And it's hard. Because you may be looking at Joe Schmo, your neighbor next door, and maybe they've never had failure, or at least they didn't post it on their social media. And you're like, God, it came so easy to them. Because it doesn't come easy to me, am I a failure? And I want to tell you, no, you're not. And I really believe that everything in life happens to you when you need it to. Maybe not when you want it to. So for everybody out there chasing a journey, I wanted to come on here today with my motivational message and say, look, you got to keep failing. You got to keep growing. You got to keep learning. So don't ever think that because you had a misstep, a mistake, or that you messed up, that you're a failure. Because the only way that you'll ever really fail is when you stop trying to be that better version of yourself. Not every day is going to be a perfect 10, right? Not every day is going to be, I did everything perfectly. And for most of us, like, it's not the 10s that make us successful. It's the consistent 6s and 7s in our days. So please don't forget that. And please love yourself enough to keep coming back, to keep standing up, to keep fighting for what you believe in. Because when that happens, that's how you make self-love. That's how you tell yourself, gosh, I love myself so much that I'm gonna keep fighting, that I'm gonna keep coming, I'm gonna keep showing up. And for a lot of you guys who are on like the relationship journey, you wanna find a spouse or a significant other, that's how you get yourself ready for someone else to love you. Because a lot of reasons why relationships fails aren't because somebody doesn't love you, it's that you don't love yourself enough to accept their love. So thank you guys so much for coming on here, and get out there and fail. I know that sounds like horrible advice, but get out there and fail and learn and take steps to becoming who you want to be. This is Chris G from Certified G Motivation. I hope you all have a beautiful Tuesday. We'll be back on here again with some more motivational messages. If this resonated for you, please do me a little love and support and hit the like, share, comment, do whatever to show me some love and support, because anything that you guys do means the world to me. I love you guys. Keep chasing after your greatness, and we will see you around. Much, much, much love, and certify up.